Hey everyone, it's Chris with Silent Flute, Ninth Limb, and I'm out here in Arizona at a rest stop driving towards Albuquerque. I decided to do a little pranayama, and this is the breath hold instruction for today. I try to do these on Saturdays. I'm not going to demonstrate a breath hold because I don't have anything to prop my phone against, but I've demonstrated many times, and coming will be a demonstration of an external retention, meaning at the bottom of the exhale, retaining the breath. But in any case, there's no need to push when you do a breath hold. There's no need to overdo it, especially if you're not super accustomed to it. It might create like a headache or something like that. However, your capacity to be able to hold your breath is greatly enhanced by deep breaths that came before it. The body becomes oxygenated, the blood will hold more oxygen, the tissues will have fresh oxygen, and after a series of deep breaths, the breath hold becomes longer and more effortless. What that allows is for more of a reference of that stillness. I mean, I can't tell you exactly what's going to happen to your mind. It's dependent on you. It's what's in your mind. But it's in that stillness, it's kind of like if a pond had a lot of ripples or distortions on the surface. As that calms, you can see more clearly to the bottom. And so it is with your mind. As the mind becomes calmer. Yeah, I was just talking to a lady in Quartzsite who she had a heart condition, and it all of a sudden one day became noticeably worse, and she was like, and I was keyed into that because of my breath. And she's not a yogi. She doesn't ever do yoga, but she was keyed into that there's something going wrong in her heart because of how her breath changed. That struggle, that strife, that stress or anxiety is easily, maybe easily is not the right word, but it's clearly indicated by the breath. That's a reflection of your state of mind. When the breath stops, the mind has more of an opportunity to stop. In that stopping, which is only momentary, we're not saying like I'm not saying forget your life history and memories, but in moments of stillness, we're able to see more deeply to the bottom of our unconscious mind. And then we're able to perform more alchemy on our own beliefs, able to process the emotional charges that accompany our memories and so on. And I'll also say, so first point, deep breaths before you try breath retention. I have lots of videos on pranayama, but maybe you haven't seen them all, or maybe you do your own thing, or maybe this is the first time that you're coming to a concept of breath retention. A few deep breaths, ideally in and out the nose, just because the mouth dehydrates you, but there are people like the Wim Hof method that do a lot of mouth breathing. Kundalini does a lot of mouth breathing, and that's not what I teach. I've done those things, and I'll probably do more in the future, but that's not what this video is. Breathing through the nose, a few deep breaths, and then a retention, and then use that as a reference. Also, in addition, if you do any chakra meditation, in the breath retention is an excellent opportunity. Hey, somebody did some writing behind me. There's an excellent opportunity to focus on the chakras, the root origins of the chakras in the spine and meridian. It's a way to send prana there. And if you're doing chakra meditation, the concept of prana is probably not too foreign to you or esoteric. If you don't do those sorts of things and you don't know what I'm talking about when I say prana, don't worry about it. It's just like chi, life force. It might sound ridiculous to you. Just do the breath retention and give yourself that ease. And you'll know you did it right, both the chakra focus and the breath retention. You'll know you did it right if you feel a sense of calm afterwards, a sense of ease and relaxation, and ideally a sense of alignment in your spine, especially on an internal breath retention. When you hold the inhale, the spine has a way of realigning itself naturally. It is one of the most beautiful things about the breath, which is why I'm not super focused on alignment when I teach yoga. I'm super focused on how you breathe. Your breath will clarify your alignment for you. And so that's it for today. If you liked the video, definitely share it, like it, subscribe to my channel, and ask any questions about breath retentions or any other subject. I'd be happy to answer them. Namaste.